Terrell here again with another review here with BGB, Big Gold Bell Media, to give you a review on the latest movie Belle, which is done by Mamoru Hosoda, who did Summer Wars, Wolf Children, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Mirai, and The Boy and the Beast. This particular story follows the character Chizu, who we see is no longer herself due to an incident, not a spoiler, but an incident dealing with her mother, who sacrificed herself to save another child, and wound up leaving her behind, and her kind of dealing with that and the depression that follows. We've seen, like, of course, this story before where like the virtual reality AI, and this particular movie, it's the app is called You. Pretty much, like, you can go into this world and become a virtual version of you and of yourself, and pretty much, like, it takes particular features of yourself and then amplifies them to make you a better version of yourself. And we see her dealing with her not wanting to sing, and she creates this persona called Belle in this world, who is a massive hit overnight, due to the help of her friend, and she begins to start singing online, and they come up with a whole different plan to like make her super popular in this movie, in this world. She's also generating a lot of income, and they're donating it to like charities and stuff like that as well. But you see, this has like a lot of different parallels to like the movie Beauty and the Beast. Obviously, the character's name is Belle, and they use a lot of like I said, you're gonna notice a lot of like the different parallels with that Disney movie. No copyright intended. That movie, and the character who's known as the Dragon is going around, starting fights, taking out his anger out on people, to like the point of like where that character gets deleted. And pretty much, like, this movie centers around them trying to find out who the identity of this of the dragon is, and Suzu trying to deal with her anxiety, her issues with coming back to real life, because pretty much, like, she's just not mentally there the whole movie. Out of all of Mamoru's movies, they definitely up the budget on, as far as effects and everything like that. They do a really good job with the animation. As far as I listened to the dub version, or the Japanese subtitle, and I was able to still feel the emotion, especially with the actors that play Suzu and Shinobu and a lot of the other characters in this movie. Really give you a lot of range, and the voice acting in this movie, and it's really, really emotional. Like, I mean, if you definitely didn't come with a Kleenex, if you weren't ready to cry during this movie, and I feel like a lot of kids these days can really relate, because they're hiding behind social media, and putting on a show, putting on a mask, and as far as like stuff like Instagram and Facebook, they're putting on a persona to hide what's really going on. And I feel like this is the movie, especially for like anime fans, not just anime fans, but anybody that's dealing with these problems in general. They can go see this and relate to those issues. But I feel like this does a really good job within the 2 hour runtime that this movie has, to really tackle that issue. Um, this also deals with abuse, and being, like I said, being your true self. Being, knowing who your friends are, and paying attention to what's really around you. I think the movie, like I said, the movie does a really good job of giving you that without hitting you over the head with it. Because some movies, the message is just nonstop, but this doesn't do that. And like I said, just comparatively to those previous movies that I had just mentioned early on, Um, I would say this is definitely up there for me. As far as like the subject matter, and because they all these movies have like a overall message that they're trying to get across. And like I said, as far as subject matter, this is definitely one of my top favorites. And this is also written and directed by Mamoru Hosoda, who's done all those movies. So, but like I said, this movie, jumping back, this movie is definitely a Beauty and the Beast story, but not in the way that you think, not the love aspect of it. This still, like, the girl comes in, she finds the character, the dragon, and she tries to save him, and you know get under his real self and reveal his true self, which this movie has a lot to deal with, revealing your true self. And they have a thing where they can just reveal somebody's true identity in this movie, which is wild, because everybody is like an avatar, not avatar, but everybody has an avatar. The movie, like I said, just really deals with some really, really, really heavy issues. But like I said, I feel like this is definitely something that I would definitely recommend that you go to the movie to see. Um, it comes out January the 14th, I believe. And like I said, definitely if you can go back out there, go see this movie in theaters. The animation is amazing. It's going to be English dub. It's going to be dubbed. Oh, Japanese subtitle. I recommend both. Like I said, I only had the privilege of doing the Japanese subtitle, but like I said, that to me, like, if I would definitely go see that sub if you could. Um, like I said, if you've seen any of these other movies, you're definitely gonna like this. Like, the animation is well made for the big screen, or you watch it on your 4K TV if you want. But like I said, Belle is the music. I didn't even get into it. The music is really good. They really do the really good audio. A lot of different songs sung by the character Suzu in this movie, who was expressing like her pain of losing her mom and all the other stuff, dealing with her dad and everything else that she has going on in her life. Like I said, those songs really hit hard. So, like I said, if you have any this movie comes out next year, 2022, I would definitely make this the top priority for you to put this on your list. Um, but other than that, I would say this movie for me personally, because this is one of my favorite directors, it's definitely getting a 4 out of 5 for me. Uh, I would definitely put this on my must watch list. And like I said, bring your tissues, because you don't know if you're gonna be ready for this one. But like I said, this is definitely worth seeing. Make sure you see it. Tell them Terrell sent you. Big Gold Belt Podcast, Big Gold Belt Media, and let them know that this was worth you going to the back to the movies and risking it to see. And on that, I will see you guys later. Peace.